What is going on, guys? This is Pixel Dan coming to you from the Mezco Toys booth at New York Toy Fair 2020, and we are taking a look at what they've got on display for 112 Collective, starting off with the Xenomorph from Alien, set for a fall 2020 release. This is a gorgeous looking figure. The 112 line, of course, is their 7-inch scale, highly detailed, articulated lineup. Also alongside the Alien, we are getting Predator. These were definitely two of my personal favorite reveals in the 112 booth. You can see removable mask there. You got the spine. This one is also set for a fall 2020 release. Very, very cool looking set of action figures right here. And then from here, we're going to move on over to John Wick. You can see the dog that he comes with there. He's got a base with the John Wick 2 logo on there. This is set to be available this summer. And I believe this is one that we have seen in the past, but still on display here for a future release. This is the Frank Frazetta Conan figure, which this is another one we've seen already, but it's an absolutely gorgeous figure. It is so stunning. You can see the base has got that great Frazetta artwork on there. Just an incredibly cool looking Conan figure, also set for a summer 2020 release. And then moving down the line here, we've got Popeye and Bluto. So, of course, we've seen Mezco's interpretation of these two characters already, but it does look like we are getting a brand new 2-pack. Both of these guys getting a re-release. You can see you got the blue shirt there on Popeye, got the stocking cap. Both are set for a fall 2020 release. Moving on over to the Marvel display case, Ghost Rider was one that we saw last year at New York Toy Fair. You can see his amazing motorcycle there in the background behind the figure with the flaming wheels, just really incredible details on there. So he is set for a spring 2021 release, so we've got to wait until next year before this guy comes out. So we'll probably see him right back here at Toy Fair again next year. Right next to him, we've got Morbius. Got that great kind of comic book look. You can see his base with the big red M on it. This particular guy right here is scheduled for a holiday 2020 release, so we'll see him at the end of this year. Perfect timing with his movie coming out, of course. And over next to that, we've got Iron Fist. So this is another one that has already been revealed, but you can see we've got the nice yellow belt on there, which was something that I know those initial pictures were missing. So he is available this spring. And then we've got Lockjaw and Black Bolt. Now, this is another pair that we've seen at several conventions, I feel like. Always really cool seeing that awesome Lockjaw. Those are set for a summer 2020 release. Still moving on with Marvel, we've got Gambit in the display case as well. He's set for a summer 2020 release. Got that great X-Men display base. Love kind of the metallic colors on his armor there. We've got Magneto, another figure we've definitely already seen, but still a very, very cool looking portrayal of the character. This one is set for a spring 2020 release, so coming up real soon here. Next to that, we've got Thanos, which is available, looks like, in summer 2020. This dude is big and bulky, and look at that gigantic Infinity Gauntlet there on his hand. It's a very cool looking interpretation of the character. Big ol' honkin' boots, look at that, I love it. So yeah, summer 2020 release on Thanos. We've got Captain Marvel next to that. Love the Mohawk cap helmet there. That's always one of my favorite looks for Captain Marvel. She's available in spring. And next to her, we've got Spider-Man, the Far From Home version. Got that great Spidey base, also coming out this spring. So from the Marvel stuff, we're going to move on over to the DC case, and the first one we're looking at here is KG Beast, who is set for a summer 2020 release. Right next to him, we've got Mr. Freeze. I love this. I think a character like Mr. Freeze with the big crazy armor, the bubble helmet and everything just works really well in this highly detailed format. So he is scheduled for a fall 2020 release. Really like the look of this guy. Down below that, we've got our classic Harley Quinn, another one that we've definitely seen in the past, but in that classic jester outfit there, set for a spring release, so coming up very quickly here. We've got Wonder Woman next to Harley with that great armored look, the shield, the sword, set for a fall 2020 release. So we'll see her later this year after her new movie comes out. And then moving on, we've got Aquaman in the case. Now this is one that's already currently available, but they do have him still on display in the case. And right alongside him, we've also got the awesome Tim Burton Batman, that Keaton Batman from 1989. This was first revealed last year at Toy Fair, so he is set for a fall 2020 release. Absolutely gorgeous looking action figure with fantastic details in that classic movie costume. Got another Batman action figure up here. This one is the Supreme Knight version, also coming later this year. And then we've got Two-Face, which was newly revealed right before New York Toy Fair. It's got kind of a new look for the 112 lineup. He is scheduled for a fall release. So Rumble Society, of course, is Mezco's very own creations. It's their own unique characters for the 112 line. We've already got a few releases, of course, with Gomez, their mascot. But this guy right here is awesome looking. I'm honestly not quite sure what his name is. Crazy underwater dude. Really cool looking, though. I love the details on there. The display is really incredible. I just love the way they made it look like he's kind of underwater. You got the fish and the treasure all around him. Looks like maybe he's going to have alternate heads, or maybe that's a different character, but I think it's just alternate heads. You can see him displayed in this little caverns here. Just really, really cool looking. I love the unique characters. And of course, this is some of their other Rumble Society stuff. That's the Gold Head Gomez, which was just released here during Toy Fair, put up for order for everybody to grab. So really cool display for the 112 collective line from Mezco at the 2020 New York Toy Fair.
Coverage of Toy Fair 2020 with Pixel Dan is brought to you by Megalopolis, City of Collectibles. Visit them online by following the link in the video description below. And be sure to follow Pixel Dan here on YouTube for the latest from Toy Fair 2020.